Okay, we're back now with some more insanity, and we just decided to go to an earlier save and redo this entire scene. Because, Riho, I believe that's her name, Riho dying doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people might think, differently of me, but I don't really like seeing schoolgirls being murdered in front of me like that.
That's a brave stance.
It's a very brave stance, I know, especially on the internet. But we're going to try and save this young girl. So here we go. She'll serve as a demonstration. No, okay. Oh, oh, it's
Yeah!
Kyoko with the steel chair.
It's gotta be Kyoko.
Gotta be
It's
Kyoko. Yeah, it's gotta be Kyoko. Don't you touch Riho. I won't let you kill my best friend. Kyoko? Himiko, what are you doing? I'm not Emiko! I'm not your daughter! Get a grip already! You murderer! Should have to add that on. Kyoko, run! Okay, now I think I know what I'm doing now. One here. And I don't know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Australia.
What starts with A? Aircraft.
Trank.
Seriously, Q. Quiche, I'm hungry. Let's not play Shiratori anymore.
Right, so this is literally what you have to do. You have to make sure.
Remind them the game that they exist.
Yeah, you literally have to. You have to finish talking to Yuki while you're in this cupboard.
Otherwise, they're just asleep.
Otherwise, I guess they just don't hear you come in through the door or anything like that. They're too busy playing some kind of weird game. Oh, my butt's starting to hurt.
Okay, feel free to lean on my thighs.
No thanks.
Oh, come on. They're soft and comfy. You not telling us something?
Right, we're getting into yaoi territory here. We gotta stop. Like I said, no thanks.
Hey, so, are you and Kyoko dating?
We're not dating.
Oh, for real? But don't you get along so well?
We've been friends since kindergarten, which goes for Ryoji too, but I don't see you asking about him.
I knew that, but like, you two are friendlier than plain old childhood friends. Then, is there anybody else you like? Tell me.
We're kind of in a bit of a bind here, dude. What is this, a class trip? Ah, it's so hot in here. Why do I have to be packed in with your fat ass?
Don't judge me for my weight, man. And look, I want to get out as much as you.
Can't your brute strength open a door like this easy peasy?
I mean, if we're not careful, the whole locker would topple over, you know. We'd be really boned then, right?
Damn it. Alright, I think this is where this ends.
Man, no, this door is too solid. For all my whacking, it's not budging. Can't someone come open it already?
Hey, Yuki. You know you ran from that weirdo and hid in this locker. Or I know you ran from that weirdo and hid in this locker, whatever. But before that, how'd you get down to this basement? Can't be easy to find a passage like that. And didn't I tell you to wait with Kyoko?
Oh well, no point in hiding it now. I knew about this basement. Well, or at least I heard about it.
Huh?
Till about a year ago, my grandma was a servant here.
Oh, alright.
You?
Oh, yes, me. The servant, Mrs. Yamada. She was your grandma?
Granny worked at this mansion since before I was born. When she had time off, she'd come see me and talk about all sorts of stuff. She told me how this house had a basement that was once a bomb shelter, and how there were entrances in a fireplace and the room where the servants lived. I couldn't find the fireplace, but I found the one in the servants' room. There's that indented wall, yeah. I tried checking if there was a mechanism in the wall there, and it opened just like that. Sorry I didn't tell you guys, but yeah.
I mean, sorry you didn't tell. You know, a lot of this could have been avoided if you had just said something, man. I get it now. Why did you go down here at all? We're looking for an exit. Did you think there'd be one here too?
Not really. I kind of had some business to attend to. But what about you, man? Where'd you find your way?
I did some reading on this mansion, and I figured there might be an exit leading outside into the basement.
Oh, an exit. Oh yeah, I think Granny did say the basement had a direct way outside.
Oh, well, thank you. Again, some of this is some fantastic information that you withheld. You fuck. You fat fuck.
This was made a medical research facility with cages to hold animal test subjects. So there was a service entrance used to get the animals directly underground. Pretty sure Granny said it was just stairs back then. This was a bomb shelter. But it turned into an elevator and renovations. Don't know if it still works though.
I see. Glad it wasn't a wasted effort. Let's get out and find that elevator quick. Okay, break's over. Back to kicking the door.
My legs are already killing me.
It's either suffocate, starve, or escape. Take your pick.
I know. Let's just get to it then.
Okay, right. So, I'm gonna skip over a bunch of stuff, and we'll be right back. Here it is again. Oh! Okay, now it should work. It's not his voice, is it? Yeah!
Yes, boys! Oh, finally made it out.
Keisuke! Yuki! Kyoko, when did you get into the basement? Please help me! I'm being chased by someone with a knife!
Quick, get back into the cupboard. That guy?
I'm gonna hide. Thanks, Keisuke. Ah!
Hey, stop! Stay away! Back off, I say!
Back off, I
Back off,
say.
he takes an umbrella.
Oh! And here comes Keisuke with the fucking iron door. Yuki, hold him down too!
Stand on his head.
Yuki? Wait, Keisuke, he's... Looks like he's passed out. Didn't even hit him that hard. Wimp. Is he okay? You didn't hit his head, right? Don't tell me he's dead. Who cares? Exactly. I hope he's dead.
Well, to be fair.
I hope he's dead. Just
From the law fucking point of view, but
look, though he's in a secret basement that the law are too dumb to find. So just keep all the bodies down there. People will think that the place was abandoned, and that's it. All right, we can all just go home and go our separate ways, and we never have to speak of this again. All right, that much wouldn't kill a guy. He should wake up soon. For now, I'll be taking that knife. Obtained knife. Right. Ryo's in the other room. We have to go save her. Come on and do the conga. Do, do, do. We're getting somewhere. Ugh. Is that guy going to wake up? Keisuke! Hurry up and cut these ropes. The ropes. Ryo, are you okay? Are you hurt or anything? I'm good. Super duper. Thanks, Kyoko. I'd be dead if it weren't for you. Sorry for putting you in danger. Don't worry about it. I'm so glad you're okay, Ryo. Alright, I picked up your necklace. Here, have it back. I dropped that when the guy attacked me. Thanks, Kyoko. Hey, where's Ryo? Is Ryo okay? Haven't met up with him yet. Or Kenta. I assume they're in the basement. Hey, let's hurry and look! I don't want to spend another second here. I want to go home. Right. The Congo line has extended. Do, do, do. Right, is it going to turn out that Kenta is actually not dead? It's the guy stabbed the blood pack and he's just really selling it. Kenta! Hey, Kenta, get up! Kenta, he's bleeding! I'll try to stop it. Yuki, hold up Kenta's body.
Right. There ain't no point.
Ain't no point.
Ain't no point.
Ryoji, hey, what happened to Kenta?
You was stabbed by the guy with the knife.
No. You're kidding. Why Kenta?
Kento was trying to save me, but then he got stabbed. It's my fault.
Yeah. Mirror. Sad mirror. Stop it, Ryoji. It's not your fault, and it's not ours. It's stupid to blame yourself, alright?
I just watched as Kenta died. I couldn't stop it. And I mean, I'm the one who invited everybody to this place. It's all...
I said shut up, Ryoji. There's no point in thinking about whose fault it is now. Although it is definitely your fault. I mean, 100%. I mean, if you hadn't taken that guy's the photo of that guy's house and then brought us all back here, then none of this would be happening right now. It's I mean, it's quite objectively the case that this is all your fault and you should be haunted by it for the rest of your life.
You know, I take back my saying shut up, but
but right now, okay, we need to get out. We'll look for the key. Sorry, just wait a little longer. Do do do. Gonna conga around his body. Do do do. The elevator doesn't work. Search. Something sticking out of his pocket. Obtained a rusty key. Fantastic. Hey.
Thanks. So what do we do now?
Well, what I'd like to do is kick the living shit out of you. But first we have to get out of here. And then we kick the living shit out of you. So it's not the periodic table thing? Oh, no. He's gone. Yuki?
He was definitely passed out here. Where'd he go?
Is he in the cupboard? Is he in this cupboard? Huh. In this place. Come on. Come out, old man. And stick this shiv between your ribs. Okay. I figured it out. Once again, I have been a massive, raging moron. There's a door down here. I didn't see it.
Something about this game, huh?
I suck at these games, man. I mean, the games don't help, admittedly, like the way that they're put together and everything, but God, I suck at them. Oh God, right, Ryoji.
Bastard. You bastard, so this is where you've been hiding.
Wait, what are you holding there? As if I would hand over Emiko, Miwako, or my revival potion. Just rush him, beat him while he's down. He's crying, come on, get him.
He's crying, he's weak, kick him.
What's like being a man in society. Be gone! You won't impede my research. Listen, Gramps. Oh, fucking hell, did Rin show up out of the blue there?
Gramps.
Listen, Gramps! I don't care about your research. Tell us how to get out of here. We'll be talking to the police. No, taking you to the police. You'll tell them about everything that happened here. I won't let the police meddle either. My revival potion. Very soon, it'll be completed. I must protect everyone. They must be revived. My family, the servants. Cut the crap, old-timer. What are you protecting? You just killed them. You'll never finish your stupid potion. Dead people won't come back. And my friend you killed won't come back either. You're just nuts! Keisuke, stop! They won't come back to life? I'm just insane? Yes. It's what insane people do. They kill people. I'm entirely aware of that. Oh! Oh!
There he comes.
No, he just slashed him. Keisuke!
Why?
Yuki.
A box cutter. When did he?
Yeah.
Damn you!
Damn you!
Damn.
I have nothing left. All that's left here is madness. Theories and ideas born of insanity. Even so, that madness was my love, my atonement and my pride. You want to wake me from my madness? You won't. If I did wake up, it would be to a reality so nightmarish that it makes no difference. Oh! Oh no! Old man! No! Mister, why? In this darkness underground, spend a short while living in fear and go mad, just like me. Hey, old man! Hey!
This can't be. No, we're never gonna.
No! 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 The dead man soon began to smell rotten. The butler's corpse in the laboratory swelled. His flesh melted away and attracted maggots, and his bones showed clean through. The doors going back up wouldn't open, no matter how much force we put into them. Our sole means of escape, the elevator, never opened. There wasn't a scrap of food in the basement. The only water was brown and rust-filled. Amid the smell of medicine and decaying corpses, we couldn't keep from vomiting. How much time has passed since we were locked in the basement? However long it's been, it's meaningless. We felt in our bones that we wouldn't escape, no matter how long we waited. Not a single soul tried to speak. Darkness and silence dragged us all into isolation. In this basement there are more dead people than living ones. Gradually it came to feel funny that I was even breathing. I'll surely be joining them soon, but my body, as it keeps vomiting out, still screams that I want to live. If I can't die yet, then why not bring them closer to us? That thought suddenly crossed my mind. Piles of medicines, rows of documents. They seem to be providing support for my idea. Oh, is he going insane too? He's going to bring them back from the dead? A faintly shining liquid tempts me. It tells me there's no proof it'll work, but there's no proof it won't either. Yeah, so apparently you get bad endings if all of your friends die, or some of your friends die. Like say, because Kenta died, and so we got a bad ending. The problem is I don't know how to make it so Kenta lives, so I'm gonna have to try and figure that out. Hold on. There we go. I've decided to continue the research my grandfather and father left behind. In my student days I tinkered with it for fun, but it was so utterly foolish that I quickly gave up. Spying on me, won't forgive them. Forgive me, Anase. It'll all be worth it soon, very soon. The hell is this? He's nuts! I think actually he's fucking nuts. Yeah. So that's one of the things you got to do, and we'll be right back with more. He protect, he attack, but he also bring his daughter back. Okay, alright. Oh no, he's chasing me. Gotta hide in the fireplace. Okay, so I've got to get this thick book here. And I've also got to get the blood pack for the very use that I speculated on earlier. Okay, and here is where things change. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then Ryoji cries like a bitch. Stop crying like a bitch. Come on, your friend's fine. Kenta! Is he gone?
Kenta! You! How are you up and about? Didn't you get stabbed?
Actually, I stuck a thick book I found earlier near my stomach. Gotta protect yourself when there's a weirdo with a knife around. Oh, and this blood pack. Kept it on me thinking I could play dead in case I happened to get stabbed. Glad it could come in handy.
You worried the hell out of me, man! I was freaking out you thinking you died! You bastard! I'm gonna kill you!
How does that make any sense? Well, thanks for the concern. Okay, now what? I'd love to search for the key to the cell, but it'd be bad if I bumped into that guy. That said, playing dead here wouldn't do if he came back and found out I was alive. Guess I'll have to leave for now and sneak around looking for the key.
Hey, don't push your luck. Don't worry about me right now. Just hide and be quiet.
His coughs up black sludge.
Oh,
God damn, you really got to lay off the cigarettes, Ryoji.
My mistakes are catching up on me. I'll attack you again.
But then you'll be in danger. You might be the one getting stabbed next. I'll manage, even if it takes some time. Alright, see ya.
Kenta, hey!
Right, now, okay, that's good and all, being Kyoko and everything, but what I have to do first is go and play Case so that I can do that stupid altercation with him and fucking Yuka, or whatever his name is, Yuki, yeah. I was thinking Utah from Mermaid Swamp. So yeah, we'll be right back again after these messages. He's chasing me again. I'm just a poor young innocent girl. I'm not your daughter, you fucking weirdo. Chair to the fucking head! Wait, what? But what? I don't like this as much as Mermaid Swamp. Wait, so wait, it was gonna keep going. I have to go through this again. Chair to the fucking head again! Door to the face! Save Riho! Kenta's alive! Live! Whoa, it's you! Glad you're okay. Kenta, where have you been? I was looking for the key to this cell, but that old guy saw me, so I've just been hiding in the storeroom.
For real? We're in the storeroom too.
There's two, aren't there? Must have been in the other one. And since I was hiding the whole time, I wasn't able to find the key. I want to get Ryoji out quick. Alright, we'll go look for it. Would you stay with Ryoji? Got it. Be careful.
Make it quick, guys.
Okay, we're well on our way to the good ending now, finally. On our way to the good ending, and we're gonna loot this guy's corpse. Well, he's not dead.
Kill him. He's got a knife. Stab him. Kill us, so you can kill us.
Do unto others before they can do unto you.
It's fine because he's proven that he would do it to us many times in many places.
What?
This is from my album.
Yeah, it's from Chris's latest album, which is called "Love is the Most Common
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Subject for Songs." That's
Yeah, love is the most common subject for songs.
We're gonna do that, weren't we? We're gonna have like your.
Just be mumble singing like, I am here.
I was just thinking of the album cover. Like you'd have like a cardigan on, and you just kind of be looking at the camera, looking somewhat bemused with a sort of, pinkish background, maybe like a goldfish bowl sitting on a table or something.
That was one of the topics of the song, wasn't it? Like the goldfish, the goldfish dying, and I felt what's the word?
Yeah. It'll be coming out soon. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Once we get it all together in our heads and get the right words in order.
Free at last.
Sorry, Kent. Guess I got you into danger by letting you go alone. It's fine. Don't sweat it. I got some pretty good info by going around by myself.
Lukewarm, that's the word.
Lukewarm, yeah. And I felt lukewarm.
My goldfish died, and I feel lukewarm.
And I felt lukewarm about it, much like the water in the goldfish bowl, which may have contributed to its death. I don't know how goldfish work. Well, why don't we all share what we've learned?
There's a revival potion. The guy with the knife's a murder, and he's Mr. Murai, the master of this mansion?
Yep. And the last page of the murdered butler's diary was dated today. Not just the same date in the past. In other words, that body was from today. He was murdered just before we arrived.
So we were attacked because we riled up a crazy old guy by taking photos. Damn it. I should have never taken those photos. Hell, I should have never come to this place.
Yep, that's right. It's all your fault. Just like it was before. You can't blame yourself for that. Well, I mean, I can. I mean, nobody knew this mansion wasn't really abandoned. Who'd have thought someone still lived here? I mean, it doesn't appear to be abandoned. Like, was there any reason to think it was abandoned? Like, the old guy with the knife is the house's owner, Shigeki Murai. In the dining room was his butler, Yanase, killed for proposing he turn himself in, I bet. He mistook me for Emiko, his daughter. I bet Emiko looked a lot like me. Yeah, she basically looked like you, except hatless. And that was the reason
He never wore a hat.
She never wore a hat! Not once! She hated hats!
She was ideologically opposed to them.
So he convinced himself his dead daughter was revived by his potion. At any rate, we've got to get out of this place, if it's the last thing we ever do. The elevator here should go outside, alright? No one. Okay, fine. Tough room. Never mind. Not that I have proof, but let's try it.
Hey, did Mr. Murai, the master of this house, really kill people?
That's apparently what the butler's diary that Kenta found said. Something up?
Yeah.
I definitely knew this lab was here. 100%. Begone! You won't impede my research!
Russia.
I would say begone thought, but there are no thoughts in this game. Except maybe Riho, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't really gotten any thoughterry from her. It's just kind of,
She's just a
yeah,
cool, stupid girl.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So she's not thought. She's fine. I must protect everyone. They must be revived. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's like I haven't heard this before.
Father. Oh, she's. It must have been really sad when your family passed away. That's why you locked yourself in this dark basement and researched alone. I'm sure your sorrow is so powerful, we could never understand it. So I doubt anything we say will get you through to you, but please let me say this. If you love these people, don't you think you should let them rest somewhere nice? Your research isn't complete yet. Until the day your potion is finished, atone for your sins and wait. You understand you killed them, right? And you regret it, don't you? If so, then you have to atone first. Your research can wait until then. I'm sure your family and servants would be happier that way too. You there? Me? There's a phone in the room behind you. Call the police with it. Feel like turning yourself in? My mind's cleared, at least a little. If I don't turn myself in now, I may just lose myself again. Please, once you call them, I'll tell you how to get outside. This is the phone, huh? Okay, dialing 110 for the police. Is it 110 or 119? Or has they got separate numbers? I don't know. The buttons aren't doing anything. Is the phone line cut? That bastard!
Bastard.
Yeah! Old man, what did you do? He was hiding a box cutter, and he cut his throat. We need to stop the bleeding. It's futile. I cut an artery. I'll die shortly of hemorrhagic shock. Why? Why would you do this? Dead won't come back to life. Creating a revival potion, surely impossible. It was all just my own delusion. For such a foolish idea, I killed my family and those precious to me. Using research as an excuse, I tried to run away from my sins. All that remained was me, a madman. Hey, look, I'm trying to give a good performance here. You're just laughing at me. I finally recognize it. At last, my sins are atoned for with my life. Now, I can meet Emiko and Miwako. Mr. Morai, please tell us how to get out of here. If you don't, we'll never escape. Sorry, I truly owe it to you. But I hate it all. It's more than I can bear. Whatever it is, whoever it is, I don't care anymore. I'll take you down with me. In this darkness underground, spend a short while living in fear and go mad just like me. Hey, old man! Hey! This can't be!
We're never gonna.
No! Yeah, okay, we've done this before. I thought this was maybe the good ending.
Oh, exactly.
Where's...
It's just your friends are you and your friends are alive, but still like a man.
The dead man soon began to smell rotten. The butler's corpse in the laboratory swelled. His flesh melted away and attracted maggots in his bone.
Yeah.
I think, okay, so means of escape, it never opened. Okay. There's a scrap of food in the basement. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. This time has passed. Da, 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 da. Alright, I guess we're all alive. That's something, isn't it? Occasionally I hear a whispering voice. Hurry, over here. It was a whisper of the arrogant dead. Okay. Alright then.
Not an assertion, but okay. What? What did you do wrong?
I think, hold on. Okay, I know what to do now. I gotta do this. How do we make that call case, Kate? That guy's totally bad news. Let's just leave this all to the police. Gotta talk to Ryoji.
Now we can finally leave. Kazuki man, make a leave. Yeah.
Ooh, wasn't sure how that go, but I think we'll manage. Hey, Yuki, stay next to him for me.
Why?
He seems to have calmed down a little, but I still can't entirely trust him. If he tries something, stop him.
Got it. Speak to Kyoko.
Ryoji, you have a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
You stand next to that guy too.
What for? Yuki's there, ain't he? You can trust his brute strength.
Yuki's been acting strange. He's spacing out a lot. If it comes down to it, he might not be able to act the right way. So you keep an extra pair of eyes on him. Stop him if he tries anything.
I see. Gotcha. Leave it to me.
Okay, so that should be fine. And then I go and try the phone, which I knew was cut off in the first place. So I don't know why I believed what the guy said. Yeah, phone lines are cut. Yeah, that bastard. Yeah! Right, okay.
Damn it, man. Can't be too careful around you.
Good stuff, Rio. Hey, what's the matter? This guy had a box cutter on him. He tried to slit his throat with it. Mister, why would you do that? You can't. You can't die. Please don't die. The dead won't come back to life. I'll never complete my revival potion. It was all just a delusion. For that foolish idea, I killed my family and blah 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 blah. Doobie doobie doo. Shit I already heard. I'm a coward who ran from his sins and I can't face reality. And God, I really should kill myself, but you fuckers won't let me. I'll tell you how to leave this place, but after that, please leave me be. Just let me die. Okay, yeah, cool.
He's a guy who can't really adjust
Yeah,
to
I know.
society, kills himself so he doesn't hurt anyone. The dead are arrogant. Is that, what? Yamada, do you remember Toshigo Yamada? You remember her, right? I'm Toshigo Yamada's grandson. Do you remember me?
Oh, God.
My grandma told me about it. How when I was a baby, you helped me a bunch of times.
I remember that. At birth, you weighed 3,847 grams. Is that heavy? Is he calling you fat? I was surprised when I held you, because that was much heavier than Emiko when she was a baby. I remember laughing with Mrs. Yamada, impressed she could manage to give birth to such a child. To think that was you. Well, I mean, look at him. He's still a fat fuck.
Big lad.
Yuki, you look to be quite healthy, and just as big as ever.
Yes.
Is Mrs. Yamada well?
She died just last month. It was a bad case of pneumonia. Granny always told me that Mr. Mirai and his family were really good people, and she was glad to work for them. When she was suddenly made to quit as a servant, she hesitated and regretted it. Until the day she died, she said that she wanted to meet you again sometime. I came here hoping to meet you, to tell you about Granny's death, and to thank you for taking care of her. He's being mature, by the way.
Yeah, you can't see me, but I'm doing the wanking hand gesture right now.
I'd heard this house was abandoned, but I didn't know where the Mirais lived. I thought there might be a lead here, but... Listen, this is better than watching you do any of this. It's the epic cunt here.
Yeah, you never thought this would become the Mirai family.
Mr. Mirai, you can't die. There are people like me who know you. People saved by your work and company. You do have connections out there. You may be burdened with sins, but to die alone in this dark basement, no one wants that. Please atone in the outside world, and also please live. I'm begging you.
So Mrs. Yamada has passed away. She was a very good person, kind and modest. Thanks to her, my house was always comfortable. Everyone left me here. Everyone died. All the good people around me. No, that's wrong. I killed them. Miwako and Takahashi and Yanase. Perhaps my crimes go too deep for me to abandon everything and find rest. It's not yet time for me to join them. Yuki and Ryoji, was it? Could you prop me up? I'm too weak to stand. None of the phones in this building work. Take me to the room of cages. We'll leave by the elevator there. What, the room of cages?
The room of cages.
The room of cages. This is this other room here. This is the room of tables. There's lots of tables. I don't know. And please, hand me over to the police. Shigeki Mirai was turned in and handed over to the police. After being detained for a while, we were able to go back to our homes. He apparently admitted to murdering the 3 corpses. How do you murder a corpse? His talk of a revival potion was thought to be the result of an unsound mind, but he was judged to be sane and thus not safe from the law. Incredibly frail from malnutrition, he was held in a police hospital, but he never showed any signs of recovery and passed away a few days later. The murder case at the haunted mansion made a public stir, but Shigeki Mirai's research was concealed, leaving us the only ones with the full story. The media searched for the truth, but being minors, they couldn't reach us. After questioning and some days of house arrest, we were able to return to school.
That was one heck of a day. Didn't think exploring a haunted house returned to discovering a murder. Exploring is fun.
What a fucking God! What a day! Ah, even you've learned your lesson now, right? Forget about this ghost photography and haunted exploration stuff. Don't even try to invite me. I'm not coming.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't matter how thrilling it is. I don't want to get whacked in the head and nearly killed.
Yeah. Quit out with the weird stuff and have some more fun with Riho, okay?
Say for the first person.
Okay. Hey, Yuki. Heard you went to Mr. Mirai's funeral.
Yeah, since Granny wasn't dead to him when she was alive. It's kind of dreary, huh? We kept him from suicide, but he just died anyway. He looked super emaciated sleeping in the casket. I didn't notice so much in the basement, but he was pretty frail.
He did pass out after a bare-handed punch, after all. Chasing after us must have taken the last of his strength. I heard that from the police that there was hardly any food in our house. The butler's diary did mention going out shopping, but holding up in that dark place and not eating well, it's natural he'd be weak. I doubt they necessarily wanted to die. But maybe in the backs of their minds, Mirai and the butler were both thinking they'd die quietly.
Enough. We finally got to meet up again and all. Let's go for karaoke or an arcade and get some grub.
I'm up for it. Let's go.
Alright, let's eat.
Come to think of it, Riho, where's Kyoko? Huh? She was here in class earlier. Wonder where she went. I'll go look for Kyoko. You guys wait for me at the front gate. Did she go and get her hat? Counting on you. Did she go back home and get her hat? Oh, she got her hat though. Alright, that's fine. That's what you do when you're a high schooler in Japan. You just go to the roof, stare through the fence off into the sky, and ruminate. You know, either that or she's filming an anime outro. Kyoko, so you were up here. Keisuke, it's been a while. Were you crying? Mr. Mirai, he seemed really kind when he was talking to me like I was Emiko. His eyes were so gentle. He murdered 3 people.
Yeah, we get it. It's all conflicting, but...
Emiko must have been really, really dear to him. He must have loved her. So, even though she died, he wanted to meet her no matter what. Well, you can meet her now. I know what he did was a crime, and his research was insane. But if that accident hadn't happened, he would have been a normal father. If he weren't suited for that research, I'm sure he could have recovered someday. And yet, it turned out this way instead. It's just so tragic. Yeah, I know. Everything's terrible. The world sucks. All right. He killed people. I'm sure he wanted to find rest as soon as possible. He suffered for longer than we can really understand, drifting between sanity and insanity. It's unfortunate he had to die, but he won't suffer anymore. He's been freed from it. That much is certain. I know how you feel too, Kyoko. At this point, maybe all we can do is think about it that way. Yeah. Mr. Mirai might have died without atoning for his sins. But I hope he can at least meet the people he loved over there. Yeah, what, the ones he killed?
Yeah, the awkward, that's an awkward thing.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm sorry I killed you and everything, you know?
Yeah,
It's like, fuck you, you shit stain. We're gonna torture you from now until the end of time.
Torture. Oh no, I'm in hell.
Oh no.
I thought I was in heaven, but I was in hell.
Right. There is a good ending too, which I believe you can get by just putting Yuki next to the guy.
Right.
But I mean, do we wanna? Can we be fucked?
I cannot be bothered. It's emotional.
If you want to find out what the other one is, you can go look up some other guys, some other fucking suckers YouTube video on this. So, what did you think of Insanity?
I don't like as much as Mermaid Swamp.
No, I don't like it. I just didn't like it. I mean, like overall, it's, you know, there was good aspects to it, obviously, but first of all, like the mechanic of you know, that initial mechanic of having to switch between people all the time, and you know, that could get really confusing, and it got really frustrating later on. Ooh, we've got characters added to the title screen. We can do a second playthrough. Oh, cool. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, and then later on, you know, when you're trying to get the Kyoko thing to work when she's running away from the guy, and you know, you don't realize that it's because you've got to sit and listen to these two guys yatter on about something in a fucking cupboard for ages. Like, it was really unnecessary, and I get it. It was to expose. It was exposition for the fact that Fat Boy, his grandmother used to work in the mansion, but they could have done that in another way, you know. Yeah, there was just a lot of aspects to it that were just frustrating. Like, oh, I've got to go and get this book if I want to survive. Oh God, and the story itself is kind of, I have to say, like, compared to Mermaid Swamp, kind of cookie cutter.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
I tried to bring them back.
Oh, I tried to bring my dead daughter back.
And I justified. Oh, I'm not. But
the Mermaid Swamp thing, like, it was actually like a cool idea, because it starts off like, oh, you got this curse and everything, but then it turns out it's something a little more real, and you know, it was actually a really kind of morbid, very imaginative tale. Here, not quite so much. Like, you just find out that the guy wants to bring his daughter back, and he's trying to make a death serum, and then like the fucking endings, particularly the good ending there, it's just long-winded.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I just wish I wish his daughter hadn't died. Like, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. Like, I wish his daughter hadn't died either. That way, like, this wouldn't have happened. You know? It's not terrible. Like,
it's the first game.
Yeah, I mean, like,
you know, it's just like it's
for a first game. I mean, like, as far as I can tell, anyway, I think this was the first game that she put out. Like, you know, it's pretty well put together. You wouldn't be able to tell from this title screen. It's just a grey background with, you know, shit text from Microsoft Word, probably. But yeah, did not like this as much as Mermaid Swamp. We managed to get more of the endings here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so but hey, regardless of that, you know, there's obvious skill here, you know, regardless of some of the problems I had with, like, the puzzles and the mechanics and things like that. There's obvious skill, and you see it later on with, like, Mermaid Swamp and whatnot. So yeah, I definitely want to check out more of her stuff. I got, like, Paranoiac and Pedestal I think. But then there's also that Strange Man stuff, so we'll give that a go. So, anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this. I've been your host, DeadEye Ducky. This has been the wonderful and sexy and most likely will not go insane and kill everyone he loves and create a resurrection serum, Mr. Christopher Baird.
Gotcha, G. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't. Okay, I won't worry about it. But I just had to clarify, make sure it was, it wasn't in your head there or anything. And may you ride the night to the morning sun.
Yeah, see.